My name is Darren Baker. I'm the Chief Health Nut at Flax Seasoning, and we're here at Expo East in Baltimore, and I'm here with the Quinoa Burger, and Brad is the owner and creator of the Quinoa Burger, the Qrunch Burger. So it's a great burger. I had it yesterday, and I had to come back and brought some of my team here to try it as well. So Brad, thanks for your time.
Sure.
So Brad, can you tell me how you got started with the Quinoa Burger?
Well, I think one of the things of being an entrepreneur is you want to have a passion for doing something. What I had was my daughter was gluten intolerant, and so I created burgers. I'm a chef by trade. I created this burger for her and her friends to have something to eat. And once I developed it, and I'd used quinoa in the restaurants before, and once I developed it, got it to hold together the right way, tasted it on a lot of friends and my kids. They loved it. I knew I had something. So then you had that long progression of getting it to where we are today. So it's taken me probably 2.5 years to where we are now. We've launched the product about 1.5 years ago. And now Qrunch has gone nationwide. You can pick it up, on the East Coast here in Wegmans. Unify has it in all their houses. So yeah, now like I told you before, you're able to get Qrunch from Puerto Rico to Alaska.
Yeah, so pretty good. Excellent. And can you tell us what you've gotten out of Expo East so far?
Well, it's been an outstanding show for Qrunch. This is our second Expo East. One of the things we found from last year to this year is that we didn't have all the distribution on the East Coast. That means a ton to any vendor that's here or exhibitor that's here, because once you get here and you got all these suppliers that come up to you, or grocery store chains are saying, how can I get it, where are you at? Once you say you're Unify the house, you just show them a little bit of paperwork where they can pick it up, and boom, you're in there. They're able to order it. So it's a big difference from last year to this year, and plus we've got a name now, and so it helps a little bit to have that recognition, and the product tastes good.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah.
And one last question, what is your biggest tip to aspiring entrepreneurs? What would you tell them?
Well, I think one of the things we talked about before is, you always need more capital than you think you're going to need. Yeah. And so if you can do this on a shoestring budget initially for the first year yourself, or 1.5 years, and just don't worry about the money, and worry about your product and worry about getting it to a consumer. And once you do that, then the money will come. And try to keep as much of what you have close to your chest, so people don't try to figure out what you have and how to duplicate it. And then once you have that, I think you got something. And just take those milestones. Look at milestones. Take those steps. But always be aggressive. But always remember there's somebody you got to look at over your shoulder.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's good advice, Brad.
Yeah. There we go.
Appreciate it. So thanks, Brad, for his time here. He's got a great product. I'm looking forward to buying it on the shelf after today when I can't take any more food.
There you go.
But it's great stuff. So Brad, appreciate your time.
Thanks so much. All right.